Hi, I'm Lou, and today I want to show you the basics of foosball. First of all, what not to do. Nothing says I'm an amateur more than spinning the rods, and it's illegal. Serious foosball generally consists of passing the ball from the 5-bar to the 3-bar, and then executing a shot. Let's start with the serve. The rules say you can put the ball on either side of the middle man, and then say ready or set to make sure your opponent is ready. Tap the ball 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and now the ball's in play. Your table may have a serving hole like this one, but the rules changed 5 or 6 years ago and those are no longer used. Now you need to pass the ball up to your 3-man. The simplest is the wall pass because you want to catch it right here and you have both your man and the wall to catch the ball. You want to pull it across and then kick it through. Of course, after you do that a few times, your opponent is going to catch on and block the wall pass. So now you have to execute a slightly harder pass, which is the lane pass. This time you pull the ball across and hit it through the lane, and you'll have to move your guy up to catch it. Here's a good way to get your opponent to move off the wall so you can slide through a wall pass. You start with it on the first guy, kick it over to the second, and then bounce it back really quick and shove it through. Also from this same setup, and it is a little bit more difficult, but you can push over and instead of stopping the ball, let it roll a little bit further and kick it through to this guy. Here's another tricky variation of the lane pass that will make your opponent think you're going for the wall. You actually take the ball, bounce it off the wall, come back and shoot it through. As you learn to shoot angles, there's all kinds of variations. Now that we have the ball on the 3-man, we've got to put it in the goal. The easiest shot for beginners to learn is the push kick, where you start with the ball here, push it to the middle, anywhere in front of the goal, and kick it in with this guy. If you have the ball here, a smart goalie is going to guard this side of the goal, so most likely you're going to have to push it to the other side. You can also do the same thing from the other side, and that's called a pull kick. After several push kicks to the far corner, your goalie might start moving over to block over there, and you can use this guy to just dump it in the near corner. Same thing on the other side. While not a great bread and butter shot, if you can master the angle, you can usually get past an unsuspecting goalie. Now let's take a look at a more difficult but more effective shot called the pull shot. For this shot, you pull the ball across the table and shoot it in the hole, all with one guy. With practice, you can make this shot really fast. Once you're fast enough that your goalie starts jumping to block you, you can sometimes go behind him. Sometimes they'll spread their guys too far and you can go right up the middle. Although generally less effective because of the nature of human reflexes, you can reverse this into a push shot. My favorite is the snake shot. It's pretty hard to learn, but very effective because the opponent has no way of knowing which way you're going. You start with the ball pinned in front of you and you either pull it to this side or push to that side, and then you flip the man over and kick the ball in. Here's a snake to the near side, and here's a snake to the far side. Sometimes they get flustered and leave the middle open. Now let's talk a little bit about defense. When your opponent has the ball on the 5-bar, you want to stay hyper-focused with your man in front of the ball, but moving slightly to block his pass. When the opponent has the ball on the 3-bar, you want to cover the half of the goal that's nearest to the ball. Again, you want to stay hyper-focused on the ball, not the man. It's also a good idea to stay nice and loose so you can react quickly. If the shooter is so fast that you can't track him, you need to go to a random pattern of defense that makes him find the holes. If you want to practice on your own, this trainer is available from Foostrain.com. It has a practice plate that forces you to shoot in the corners of the goal, which are the most effective, a barrier bar that forces you to go around the defender, and a set of springs that provide 12 levels of difficulty, ranging from beginner to lightning fast. Thanks for watching.